Today's Sunshine Note is titled, The Kidnapping of Bobecia, Looking Back. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. John chapter 1, verse 1. It's possibly the absolutely worst movie anyone has ever made in the history of all time. The Kidnapping of Bobecia is a short home movie filmed at night on the train tracks in downtown Lincoln, Nebraska's old Haymarket district. The plot is awful. The characters are weak. The ending is pointless. But I have to confess something to you. I made the movie. Not alone, with a group of my best friends in college. We called ourselves the Boys back then for reasons we've long since forgotten. And back in the day, that movie was our pride and joy. The pitiful excuse for a film features my best friend Alicia as Bobecia, the rock star whom two wayward criminals, Jen and I, abduct and tie to the train tracks. April and Katie are on the scene as confused reporters and detectives, while Amanda, the nervous eyewitness, shares the horrible account of the bicycle abduction of Bobecia. And for effect, Patty, Eunice, and April randomly walk by and stare into the camera, stunned. I told you, it's terrible. Now I have another confession to make. I love that movie. I've watched it literally more times than I can count, and I still laugh till I cry every time. But it's more than just a movie to me, it's a memory. A captured crazy evening from my college days frozen in time by a cheap old video camera. I treasure that old movie the boys and I made because I treasure those friends. I go back and watch it sometimes when I miss being around those girls. I wonder if that's how John felt when he sat down to document his memories of the life of Jesus. Did he miss his friend? Did some stories leave him laughing, smiling, or shaking his head? John, who was one of Jesus' 3 closest friends, wrote a gospel that is very different from the others. It opens not with a genealogy or the story of Jesus' birth, but by saying right up front that Jesus was God himself. This is a powerful way to start, especially from a man who lived with him. If John, who slept in the same houses with Jesus, walked countless miles and ate countless meals with him, was actually convinced that he was God, we should pay attention. When you read this book, read it first as the Word of God and the story of God. But equally important, read it as the story of a man missing and remembering his close friend. Are you looking for a God today or just for a friend? Either way, John is the place to find both. May God bless you today.